There is a big question in markets right now about whether or not the Fed futures rate curve is a fair reflection of what is to come for the US. Are investors too complacent about a retreat from US peak rates? You can see here that investors are really expecting rates to peak at around 5%, but they're expecting them to fall all the way down to 3.5, 3.75% in the summer of 2024. So that's around a 150, 200 basis point drop that's expected from next year's peak. And the question is the market making the same mistake as the Federal Reserve did in expecting inflation to fall much more quickly than perhaps it will? And is the Fed more concerned about stickier inflation, and will the Fed Reserve end up keeping rates higher for longer, as Jerome Powell has really tried to indicate to the market? Now, if on the rate decision, Jerome Powell affirms a fact that maybe if the Fed thinks that they're getting on top of inflation and they're winning the battle, then we could easily see a Christmas rally higher in the S&P 500 in line with the strong seasonals. So if Powell sort of says, yeah, we're winning the battle against inflation and we can expect rates to start dropping more quickly than we previously expected, although that's an unlikely message, if that was a message from Powell, it would have a strong reaction, particularly in the S&P 500. And that would be in line with the S&P 500's strong seasonals at this time of the year. Just look over the last 15 years, between December the 14th and the end of the year, the S&P 500 has only lost value once in 2018. So if Powell does give a Christmas gift through a dovish message, then watch for a Santa rally potential in the S&P 500, major trade risks. The biggest risk here, of course, is if Powell affirms a higher path for rates and for longer, that would likely pressure the S&P 500 lower and would be in conflict with the S&P 500 strong seasonals. Remember, HYCM clients can access the SeasonX product in order to analyze over 25,000 different currency pairs, indices, commodities, as well as individual stocks. Please do contact your account manager for a free trial to get started right away. Certain products and services mentioned herein may or may not be available to all clients, depending on which HYCM Capital Markets Group entity their trading account adheres to.